You must come up with a morning routine that you do every single morning, or at least more mornings than not, that puts you in control of yourself and in control of your day. This is what I do, and I cannot explain the power that I get from starting my day off and being bigger than my excuses and being in control.
What do you do before you go to sleep at night? See, most people before they go to sleep at night are either checking their email on social media, watching a violent TV show or horror movie, or reading a scary book. All of those things can make you have a very restless sleep. And chances are when you wake up in the morning, you could feel very anxious and stressed. So for example, if you go to sleep thinking about work, then your subconscious is just going to be involved throughout the night on work-related issues. And when you wake up in the morning, chances are you can be anxious and quite stressed about it as well. So the best way to wake up not feeling anxious or stressed is to prepare to go to bed. And that's not something that people do very often. Here are a few simple things that you can do to prepare to go to bed. You should stop working at least half an hour before you go to sleep. So turn off your email, don't go on social media, just completely shut off, go take a shower, prepare to go to bed.
Too many of you are sitting around waiting to feel ready. You can still move forward when you're not ready. Too many of you are waiting to feel like you deserve to make 6 figures. It's about the action. Your mind, your history, your past, you will always have a million excuses not to do it, not to feel like it, not to believe in yourself. They're all The only thing that matters in your life and your business is the actions that you're taking. And the more consistently that you take action, the faster you will start to believe in yourself, because you will see proof that you are not the kind of person that sits around and feels unworthy, that you're not a victim that sits by and gets sucked into other people's stuff, that you're not that kind of person. So it won't make sense to believe it anymore, but it starts with action. I believe in all of you, and I believe in your ability to get it done. But it's going to be up to you. Who is the problem? Yeah. Who's the solution? That's right. Don't wait to feel like it. That is the biggest mistake you could possibly make. Remember that you're smart. Remember that you know what to do. And just get it done. My
morning routine 5 years ago was I would get up and I would look at my emails, a couple of them. I wouldn't let them consume me because I'm dyslexic, and I know that when you read, it takes more of the brain to utilize to read it. So I would use it to stimulate my brain, right? I'd get up, I'd read my goals like I've always done, and I would try to eat something healthy, and then I would get to the office because I was like, I can't work out too early because, number one, there's a lot of fires that I need to put out, and I can't do that. As I started to realize what was going on, I started to do these interviews with people. I started saying, all right, maybe I need to change this around. So now it's totally different. So I'll get up, I'll do my goals, I'll still do that small part of reading the email, but I will not look at social media, which I used to. And now I'll go work out, because I used to work out at night when I felt that my emails weren't coming in that much and I wanted to kind of get tired, so I'll rest it. But I start working out now earlier in the day, and I start also scheduling time with my daughter and with my family to make sure that that is priority over anything else. And I also schedule any kind of health things I need to do, doctors, checkups, physicals, whatever the case is. What that did was I'm more productive because the adrenaline running, and I got to work, and I'm more active. I didn't eat the egg and cheese sandwich, which slowed me down, right? And I need to chill out for a little while. I started doing my spending more time with my family, and because I started to say I'm going to make a major appointment, any kind of appointment I can once a month for my health, I ended up finding out I had stage 2 cancer. After starting to find out all these people's techniques, because I looked further into my health, and I ended up finding out I had stage 2 cancer. And it didn't save my life necessarily, because I had thyroid cancer, which would still be a challenge. But I had a surgery and I got the cancer removed. I'm cancer free, and it was because of me altering my life with these small adjustments.
Finding some space, whether it's 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, just to start with gratitude. I think that's the beginning of this journey.
So what do you mean by that? Is it writing down on a journal, I'm thankful that I'm healthy today. I'm thankful that I live in California.
The more specific your gratitude is, the deeper it is. So the more like it's like, oh, I'm thankful that I breathe, which is just everyone breathes.
Yeah.
The more specific we get about our particular situation.
Yeah.
Like I'm just happy that I was able to walk into work today and have meaningful relationships with the people I work with.
Yeah.
Or I'm just happy today that I'm standing with Ty. Right? That's a real specific gratitude, not that, oh, I'm in LA and it's sunny.
Right.
Which a million people are experiencing.
Yeah.
But
So something very specific.
Very specific.
Other than the 5-second rule, there is one habit that I have adopted in the last 3 years that has fundamentally changed me as a business person. And it has also changed my ability to manage my emotions so I don't get hijacked. I do not allow my phone in the bedroom. I know the research. Deloitte just did a study based on phone use alone, and 33% of people are reading emails in the middle of the night. I know that if you go to bed and the phone is right next to you, right? So you go to bed because you need your phone. You know, somebody might need you, and you sleep. You know, if this is right here and it's not closed and the blue light is on, they've done studies where they have people at a table and the researcher will put their phone on the table, not even my phone. The researcher's phone, and the brain lights up like crazy, just with the presence of a phone. The research around the phone and sleep is so stunning that if you were to adopt one radical thing today other than the 5-second rule, try putting your phone outside your bedroom, turn off the bzz, 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 so you don't hear it. Tell people who need to reach you to call you. My kids, I have a kid in college, a kid who's, high school, kid in middle school. If there's an emergency, call me. There is nothing happening on your phone at 2 o'clock in the morning that's important. But if you allow yourself to become a tool of this is supposed to be your tool for selling, your tool for communicating, and we're all becoming the tool. Here's the other thing, common sense-wise, that I want you to understand. You wake up, the alarm goes off. What do? Whoop! So you're not even vertical, and you're reading emails. And what is in these emails? Other people's crap. If you don't have boundaries with this puppy, it's going to impact sleep, it's going to impact how much money you make, it's going to impact how much self-control you have. And so when I put this thing outside the bedroom and I wake up, I walk over to where the phone is, it's plugged into my bathroom, I turn it off, I don't look at it yet. I give myself 5 minutes. 5 minutes before I tune into the world to actually tune in up here and say, what's the one thing I'm going to get done today that really matters to me? If you're the kind of person that feels like you don't have control over your day, that your day gets hijacked, that you can't get to the priorities, that you're always behind the ball, this one planning thing will change your life. No phone in the bedroom, turn it off when the alarm goes off. 5 minutes, 5 lousy minutes. 5 lousy minutes before you tune into the rest of the world. And if you've got the kind of job where you've got to check it, get up 10 minutes earlier. You have control over this stuff, and it is so important that you take it seriously now, because you're living at the slowest moment of your entire life.
Rome wasn't built in a day. We all know that. Everyone hears that. But Rome also didn't fall apart overnight either. It took hundreds of years for Rome to reach its peak, but it also took time, hundreds of years, for Rome to decay and fall apart. And that is representative of life, because you don't achieve worthwhile goals quickly or easily. They take time. They take struggle. They take relentless pursuit day in and day out. That's what it takes. But also, things don't usually fall apart quickly either. At least at first, it's a slow process. A little slip here, a little setback over there, a little wearing down of discipline and will over time. That's the thing. Success and failure are generally slow processes. Either slowly building things up or gradually tearing them down. And that's why I say you've got to pay attention. You have to watch. You have to watch every single second. Because those seconds, they turn into minutes. And minutes turn into hours, and hours turn into days, and days turn into years. And so, that second that just went by, that counted. And so did that second. And so did that one. And in those precious seconds, you were either building or you were decaying. You were either gaining ground or you were losing ground. In that second. And in every second. Every second counts. So, make every second